We continue with question 10. Question A. Solve this equation, so that's quite easy to know about the delta. So A, we get the delta will be equal to minus 5 squared minus 4 A and C, and 25 minus 12 equal to 13, and H1 will be equal to the minus B plus square root of delta divided by 2A. So minus B is 5 plus square root of 13 and divided by 2A is means 6, and 5 minus square root of 13 divided by 6. Okay, very easy with this calculation. Question B. In the question B, you change the position of all fraction in this equation, and you get the one side of the equation equal to 3. So we take the common denominator time together with this fraction, and with this fraction, the common denominator I have here is the h plus 2 and h minus 1. So I will time the first fraction with the h minus 1, and time the second fraction with h plus 2 equal to 0. After that, we get the numerator have to be equal together because this is a fraction equation. The denominator can be equal to 0, so that's the numerator have to be equal to 0. And we will get x squared minus x minus 3x and plus 2. No, sorry, this is plus, not plus, this is minus 6. Minus 6 equal to 0. So the final quadratic equation will be the x squared minus 4x minus 6 equal to 0. Yes, so you can solve this equation by yourself with the h1 and h2. 4 plus square root of b squared is means 16 minus 4ac and divide by 2, and 4 minus divided by 2. You can simplify them, quite easy to finish. By the completing the square, find in terms of k the solution of the equation. Completing the square is means you have to take this one equal to one kind of this equation or this equation. And a squared minus 2ab and plus b squared. Yeah. So with this one, I will recognize that a squared will be minus the 2a. So b have to be the 2k to get the same result with the 4kx. This is 4kx. That this is the 2a and b, and this is a squared. And then after that, you will get the b squared will be equal to 4k squared. And k squared here, you take to minus 4k squared and plus 6 equal to 0. So the first three terms of this expression is will be h minus 2k squared and plus 6 minus 4k squared equal to 0. So the solution of this one will be h minus 2k squared and 4k squared minus 6, and absolute value of h minus 2k, and I'm sure you know how to solve this. Will be equal to plus, this is the square root of the 4k squared minus 6, and then you will have the h minus 2k will be equal to the first case is the square root of 4k squared minus 6, and the second one is minus 2k minus square root of 4k minus 6. So the h will be equal to the square root here plus with 2k. Plus 2k. And the second one is minus square root of 4k squared minus 6 plus 2k. And very easy to using the answer to part 1 solve with the equation, because in this case we have the k equal to 3. So in the question B, you just substitute the value of k into this equation and find the final result of h. Compare with your partner. In the form of a plus b square root of 3, where a and b are integers, the value of h suggests Question A. This is a normal quadratic equation. First one, you have to change the position of the term, a 3 term, and then you will get that 2 will be outside. So I just want, because the 2 times with the bracket here equal to 0, so 2 and cannot be equal to 0, so that's only the bracket equal to 0. And the delta you will have is the 36 plus 12 equal to 48. Yes, 48. And h1 equal to 12 plus the square root of the 48 divided by 4. And h2 will be 12 minus square root of 48 divided by 4. And this one can also divide by 4, because this is 3, okay, this is 12 plus with square root of 16 times with 3 divided by 4, and will be equal to 3 plus square root of 3. And in the similar ways, divided by 4. So let me clear about this step. You can separate the two as the square root of the 16 times with 3 will be equal to the square root of the 16 times with the square root of 3 divided by 4. And we have here 3, and this one is the 3 minus square root of 3. Yes. Question B. In the same way, you can recognize that the highest degree of the variable is y3. So this one have y, this one have y, and this one have y. So I take the y outside, and you got the 2y squared plus y minus 15. So the first one you will get the case if y will be equal to 0. So the second one in the bracket, it means the quadratic equation equal to 0. And calculate quickly delta 1 plus 4a and c. And very easy to find y1 will be equal to minus 1 plus with square root of 121 divided by 4. So minus 1 plus 11 divided by 4 is mean the 2.5. And the second one, minus 1 minus 12 minus 11 divided by 4 is mean the minus 3. So in here we have the y equal to 0. So in this case of the equation, you will have the 3 cases of y. First, y equal to 0. Second, y equal to 2.5. And the third, y equal to minus 3. Find the value of a, b, c such that, okay, this form is the kind of the quadratic equation. So first one, I have to completing the square. This equation is mean I have to take the 2 outside. You can see again my you can watch again my completing the square video. I have a lot of exercise for helping you understand more about the completing the square. This is 2.5, and I will take a 2 outside and a square minus 2a, and the number of b has to be 3 over 2. So the b square is mean 9 over 4. I plus with 9 over 4 is mean I have to minus 9 over 4 and plus with 20 over what? 20 over 4. I don't think so. Okay, so this is value 2.5. And the first 3 term we get the x minus 3 over 2 square, and this one is the 2 minus 9 over 4 is mean the 225. So plus this one we get is the 0.22 25, and then you expand them, you will get a 2 x minus 3 over 2 square and plus 1 over 4 is mean a half. So deduce the minimum phi of fx. So this form is the answer of the question A. And the question B, you will have the minimum value of fx. So let's remember the completing the square is x minus 3 over 2 square plus half. So the square always greater than or equal to 0. So you time with 2 with both sides of the inequality, greater than also 0, also be 0. So I will take plus 0.5 in the both sides of the inequality. So the minimum of fx will be equal to 0.5 when x equal to 3 over 2. This one has to be equal to 0, so f will indicate the minimum value of 0.5. This case, given that express the x to okay, so in the question A you have a t equal to x 1 over 3. So when you want to get the x power to 2 over 3, it means x power to 1 over 3 inside the bracket, and outside you have a square. So x power to 1 over 3 equal to x, so t here and square here. So we can express the x power to 2 over 3 in terms of t is mean the t square. And in the same as a result, you can using this formula to calculate about the question B. In the question B, you get this one equal to t and this one equal to t square. And after that, you have t square 2t square plus t minus 6 equal to 0. And delta will be equal to 1, 4, 2, 6. 1, 4, 2, 6, it means 49. And t will be equal to minus 1 plus square root of 49 is means 7, and divided by 4x. So the first is the 6 over 2. 4 is mean the 3 over 2. This is t1, and this case will be equal to the x power to 1 power to 3. So from this one I want to get x power to 1, so I have to take square cube root of this result, both sides of the result, and then I will take the h will be equal to 27 divided by 8. And T2 minus 1 minus 7 divided by 4. So this is 2 minus 2 can be equal to h power to 1 over 3. So in the same way, you take the q into both sides of this equation, so h will be equal to minus 8. Okay, thank you for watching, and this is a long topic, the quadratic equation, so I have to divide this one equal to the 4 videos, and each video you will learn and practicing a lot of kind of exercise about the quadratic equation, from the formula of the discriminant and how to solve it, different type of the quadratic equation. So thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, or if this video helping you for your learning math in the school, so like, subscribe, and don't forget sharing to your friends. Thank you so much.